Hello, everyone. My name is Divine Universal. This is Kris.
Hi, I'm Kris.
And this movie was brought upon by watching the movie called The Purge. Me and Kris just watched the movie, and I'd like to get your take on this movie.
Sure. Well, for those of y'all who have not seen The Purge, this movie is about basically the New World Order. There's very low unemployment rates. Crime is low. I believe violent crime is low. And pretty much the world is happy and peaceful because once a year the government allows people to take part in what's called the Purge, where they can do any kind of violent crime and get away with it for 12 hours. No police, no fire, no emergency technicians will come out to help you. It's just people letting off steam, killing people, raping, and what manner of violent crimes they can commit within this 12-hour time period. Mm-hmm. And that's pretty much what this movie is about in a nutshell. And this particular family, they're not participating in the Purge, but their young son ends up letting a homeless black man into their house who is running from neighborhood people who are trying to kill him for the Purge.
Yeah. Now, on that note, this black guy is homeless, running from people trying to use him as their purge. And I guess the purge is supposed to be to cleanse you of all this violent nature and this new world order. My thing is, the way that they portrayed this black guy in this movie was cinematically disturbing. The people who made this movie, it invokes something in me to think about the process that they had to come up with to produce this movie, or to write the script, or whatever. But let's talk about the nature of the movie for a moment.
They don't mention his race at all. Even though it is unspoken that the reason they are chasing this man is because he's black and homeless, they don't mention the fact that he is black as a reason why these well-to-do, rich, privileged white people are chasing him down to kill him. They even say, we don't want to kill our kind. Just send him out so we can purge, and we will leave you guys alone.
That was deep, though.
And they describe him as a homeless pig, a stain on society. Yet this homeless man is wearing dog tags. So at one point in time, he fought for his country. So what bothered me about this movie is that it was obvious to me that it was racial. But whoever produced this movie, directed it, and starred in it, purposely didn't say it was racial. But if you see it, you can tell that it is. And it speaks to how we're actually viewed in society. It doesn't matter how well off you are. It doesn't matter how, if you are a police officer. It doesn't matter if you fought in war. At the end of the day, if they had a reason to come after you and they can get away with it,
yeah,
you're going to be first on the list. If you are brown or black, you are going to be first on the list. And they're going to justify it by calling you a pig. You're a stain on society. You're the reason why crime is up. Because, I mean, they credit this purge as the reason why the world is so peaceful.
Yeah. My thing, I couldn't let it go, let go of the feeling that it invoked in me, because I'm ready to train the hell out of my kids, train the hell out of myself, and save every penny I got to protect my family, because I know that something's coming down the pipeline. But the movies that they have been putting out are very undertoned, racially charged type movies. You're not getting any type of respect anywhere. Whether it be in the news, the media, even the commercials that they try to cater to, for each show, they tailor make these commercials for the demographic. Not even then are they displaying black people, and by no means am I saying just brown people, black people. I'm talking about people of color, whether you be Hindu, Jamaican, Haitian, American black, Latino, America. All of that. All of those people of color, be mindful, man, that these people are setting you up for a racially charged something.
Most definitely. And movies like this are made to desensitize you to stuff that can happen, things that are coming down the pipeline. I know plenty of movies where I've watched the movie, and then like more than a couple of years later, I actually see, oh, it actually really happened.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
In real life, it really happened. So I was just saying to Divine a couple of weeks ago, one day they're going to figure out a way to televise hunting people down.
Oh, yeah.
And sure enough, I don't know what station it is, one of these little small cable stations, they have an actual show where that is the premise of the show.
Mm-hmm.
Where they send somebody out in the wilderness and you got some guy with a gun on a horse chasing you down.
Wait. Let me explain, right? The premise of it is you have to escape this guy who is a tracker. Trained, whether it be bounty hunting or something along those lines, but trained to track people. And your job was to escape this hunter and get to some kind of checkpoint or safe point. But it was disturbing because we had just spoken about it, and we were talking that they were gonna find a way to do this, and it's here. So please believe, people, this shit is coming down the pipeline. And
I know every single one of us has thought in our minds, man, if they could figure out a way to just kill black people, kill them all, and get away with it.
They would.
They would.
Prime example.
The
Purge. Set to desensitize you and get you ready for what's about to happen.
Get you ready for and accepting of it.
Yeah, I agree.
Because it's for the greater good of the country.
Yeah.
And if somebody dies in a purge, they did it while serving the man had dog tags.
Yeah.
And they told him if he died tonight, he would die serving his country, as if he was still a soldier.
But more importantly, they invoke this feeling of patriotism in this movie because of it. This is for the greater good of the country and all of this jazz, man. Listen, pay attention to what they feeding you in these movies, because subliminally it's speaking to your soul, man. And I would seriously get your kids out of that way of thinking, man. Going to the movies and all that shit, nope, not gonna happen.
Not unless mommy and daddy with you to see what you watching. We all go to the movies as a family.
I'm with you. And we only watching cartoons or something, something. But getting back to this movie, man, it's really deep, and I would advise people to really start waking up and watching what's happening.
Just ask yourself, what are they trying to say in this movie? Don't just watch it and laugh and giggle and just come out, oh, that was a good movie. Really think, what are they trying to tell me in this movie? What are they trying to say to you?
Yeah, because they got a think tank full of people who come up with these ideas for these movies. So nothing that you see is by circumstance. or happenstance.
It's somebody's idea.
Somebody is in there making up these stories, and it comes from somewhere. Yes. Somewhere down there subconscious, man, like these stories are the real deal. You know what I'm saying? And then they put it in a film or do a screenplay and all of that. It's something in there, man, and it's speaking to the majority of the people. Any last words, Kris?
The little boy in this movie, the children, period, in this movie, spoke to me because they were made to choose between their own instincts, which was to protect and save this man, or to kill him per the orders of their parents. We do that to our children every day. Every time we have them listening to something, Lil Wayne, whatever, is on the radio, where he's calling women whatever manner of whatnot, and then we turn around and smack your kids in the mouth when they call you the B word, or when they saying stuff that they shouldn't say. We can't continue to put our children in moral predicaments where they have to make those decisions for themselves. I'm glad that this little boy chose to help this black man, because at the end of the day, the black man ended up saving the entire family.
Yeah, man.
But not every child makes that same morally upright decision, especially if they don't have an example to look up to. So just be mindful what you're showing your kids. That's it. That's all.
For me, if I was in that black man's position, all of them would have been done. Next year, what would have happened next year?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They sitting at your front door, waiting to splash you everywhere.
And they've had 365 days to plan it.
Exactly. My thing is, the weight of the world is changing. And I insist in your readiness and preparedness. And I speak to you. Speaks to your soul, man. If your eyes are open, they're telling you. They're telling you. And the music you listen to, the movies you watch, the manner in which they treat you, it's coming down the pipeline, people. Please be ready.
It's already beginning. We got our babies dying in the street every day. Nobody cares.
Oh, yeah. New Jersey is on fire, man. There's an air around this city that is full of decay and death here. So this movie gets straight up 2 thumbs down because of what it speaks. And even though he gets to walk away at the end of the movie, what are they saying to you? What are they saying to you?
Yeah, because he's walking away, but the next year he's going to be a target. He's going to be a target. He's going to continue to be a target just because of the color of his skin.
And this movie is not just entertainment.
Nope.
It's speaking to you subliminally. Don't take my word for it. Do your research. Do research on the different colors that invoke certain things in you. Visually stimulating objects and shapes. Come on, people. Black people, wake up, make moves, be prepared, and be ready.
The government has always used movies and media to push ahead their agenda. And back in the day, they had war movies. They would have movies they would show the kids in school.
Yeah.
To get
cartoons.
Yes. So this is really no different. Don't think that just because, it's a big budget film and you put on your 3D glasses on and ate at the dining theater, that is just pure entertainment. No. It's propaganda. Definitely. You're preparing your minds.
On that note, I'm going to wish you all peace. Be ready.
I wish you all lots of light and love. Stay ready.
Peace.